So we've been doing Dave Ramsey budgeting for almost 1 month now. We're about 2 days short of 1 month.
Yep.
Yep. And I found it kind of frustrating because we've got a really weird financial situation. Like, I have medical expenses that are reimbursed. We have business expenses for Heidi that are reimbursed later. And then I have business expenses for my own work that are reimbursed later. And it's just like, it's kind of frustrating because we've got like literally a couple $1,000s in money that we have to spend now that doesn't show up as savings. It's not something we can put towards our mortgage, being on, what baby step are we on now?
You're not really following baby steps correctly, but baby step 6 is...
I'm not following the baby steps correctly?
No.
Why?
Because you're not paying off the car.
Well, we don't have to tell everyone that.
Well, if you're going to ask what baby step you're on, I'm going to be honest.
All right, fine. I have a 0% loan on my car. I agree. If I was to buy another car, I wouldn't buy it with a 0% loan, but I already have the money at 0%. So I'm going to keep that money, and I'm going to use it to make more money. But
so then we're on baby step 6, paying off the mortgage.
Yeah, so we're on baby step 6, paying off the mortgage. But more importantly, we're on a cash budget for the first time in our lives. And
hey, we're on a budget for the first time in our lives.
Oh, we've been on a budget before. We've just never been on...
No, we haven't.
We've attempted to be on a budget.
Yes, but not for like more than days at a time.
This is true. This is the longest we've ever been on a budget before. And our cash is running a little bit low, but it should be 2 days before the end, right?
Sure. We've also just not really gotten used to using cash, or like how to, what's scheduled to withdraw cash on.
Yeah, that's true. We also have a $400 limit on withdrawals for our account, which we never changed. So we're going to try and change that tomorrow, because that's annoying, trying to live on cash but only being able to get $400 at a time. And yeah, I'm not used to carrying cash yet. I've used my debit and my Visa. I've used a lot of different things that I probably shouldn't use, that I will do better at next month. But I paid them all off immediately. I went into the budget and like allocated the money and paid it all off. So we're not carrying a balance or anything like that.
But that's part of your frustration, is not tracking all your cash expenses and what category they come from. And you don't really know where money went. So your total isn't matching up with, or like your bottom line isn't accurate.
Sounds like it's one of your frustrations with me.
Too real.
Way to help me on the internet. Thanks. Yeah.
It's real life.
Yeah. But I only have like 2 sections in my wallet, so it's hard to track. Like, I'm not going to carry all of the envelopes for the appropriate amount, and when I get change, like, what is the change? I'm not going to have one pocket for grocery change and one pocket for eating out change.
Sure, we'll figure it out. We'll get our own system. Like, it's only been a month. I think you're expecting it to be like easy right away, and it's not going to.
Expect everything in life to be easy right away. Where are my results? I want my results now. I'm asking you. I would like an answer.
Jesus. You're on
Where are my results, Hyde?
We've got like a 10-year plan to pay off our mortgage, and you can't even last like 3 weeks until like the first month.
So if that's 10 years, it's 12 months per year, that's 120 months. So I'm 1 month through. Yeah, I'm not even 1% through, am I? Okay, fine. I'll cut us some slack. I think we're doing pretty well, though. We've never done this well on a budget before. And even with a couple of slip-ups and learning experiences, let's call them, we're doing really well. How are you feeling?
I feel good. I wish our budget even remotely matched our spending, but...
Even remotely? I think it remotely matches our spending.
It's kind of just imaginary, right? Like, we really have no idea.
Why don't we have an idea? What do you mean?
Because we haven't tracked properly. So, we haven't tracked our spending properly. So, we have little idea of the cash flow situation versus what we've actually spent money on. And yeah. See, I can't even explain it. That's how complicated it is.
What do you mean?
We don't know what's happening.
We've spent our money in the areas that we think we've spent our money. Like, might be off by $20 versus in like what's groceries versus what's eating out, but aside from groceries and eating out, I'd say everything else is accurate, wouldn't you?
No, clearly not.
Why?
Because even last night we were talking, you had wildly different numbers of how much money we were gonna have extra. In fact, at some point in the night, you thought we were actually like, we had lots of money.
This is true.
The numbers range wildly, and plus or minus thousands of dollars. So,
But that's because of the reimbursements. That like your business owes us money, and then like my business owes us money, and like medical benefits owes us money. That's where the like wildly different stuff is. Everything else is pretty straightforward.
Sure. Sure.
The truth comes out on the internet.
We'll get a system. We will.
I'm glad we're not one of those budgeting couples that aren't on the same page at all.
I'm on the page. I don't know what page you're on.
I'm on the page as well. The page is just a spreadsheet page, and the numbers are never lining up.
We're laughing. We weren't laughing last night.
God damn it, Google Sheets. Okay, so all in all, though, feeling good, feeling like we've done more than we've ever done before.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like whatever our like first attempt at a spreadsheet isn't super accurate, it's close. But the point is our behaviors are like drastically different than they ever had been before in our 15 years together.
Yeah, it's true. We have a common goal. We haven't often had a common goal when it comes to money.
No. And yeah, just our lifestyle has changed so much.
Yeah.
I think just our whole way of thinking. Like now other people talk to us about what they're doing with their money and we're kind of just like blown away. But realistically, like 6 weeks ago, we would have been like, yeah, that makes sense. And now we're kind of like, oh my God, don't do that. That's horrible.
Yeah, it's true. Good synopsis of our first month. Strifes, struggles, triumphs. Marital non-bliss sometimes, apparently, which I was oblivious to, but I'm feeling the animosity sitting in a single chair with my wife that doesn't
I'm
like...
blissful.
Yeah? That's a bliss face?
Yes, it's about as good as it gets.
Alright. Perfect. First budget update complete. Heidi just informed me I did that whole video with my hair all fluffy. No gel. I'm not going to remove it, but don't look at my hair. Don't look at it. Or this. Bruce, I'd like to sit there so that I can do a vlog. Do you mind moving? Of course you mind.